the problem right there. The problem is I have no idea what I'm doing. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be when I bought it. We don't use the microwave that much. It's all right. Fantastic. I love fresh iced coffee when it's just made and cooled down. It's wonderful. And now, today, is the first day I've actually been able to have an iced coffee. I've had the desire to have an iced coffee. Like, it's really nice out. And it's the middle of May, which is also a problem because it's been absolutely freezing cold since we got back from vacation. So we just got back from Florida like 3 weeks ago. So I guess not just got back, but have been back for a few weeks now. I haven't touched this camera or any camera that I own in that 3 weeks. I've had enough footage from when we went to Florida to Disney to edit it and just put it up, and it was nice to take a break from filming absolutely everything we do. We've gone out to eat and the kids haven't had the camera in their face, so I think everybody's had a good time with that. But it's time to get back to making videos because I love making these videos. They're my favorite thing. If you've stuck around through the beginning sequence, the microwave broke the other day. I don't even know what happened. I just went downstairs, I was trying to make oatmeal for breakfast for Miles and it just wouldn't turn on. So we've been a couple of days without a microwave. I've actually been making oatmeal on the stove, and I feel like it tastes better when you make it on the stovetop rather than the oven. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. That microwave, I feel like it's kind of small compared to our old one. I'm not gonna be microwave shamed. The microwave is good as it is, and it's just exactly enough that it'll do what we need it to do. Bigger isn't necessarily better. So we've been back for 3 weeks now. Things have been getting back to normal. We're starting to get back into the routines, going to school, doing work, living life. We've had a couple of wins, and we've had some things that like just went crazy. So as soon as we got back from Florida, everybody in the family got sick. I got sick, the kids got sick, Amanda got sick. I think patient 0 was Michelle. She got a cold, and it was like the Monday morning before she was getting ready to go to school. She came downstairs and was getting ready and eating breakfast, and she was stuffy and had a scratchy throat, and we're like, oh my God, it's the thing. So kept her home from school, went and got her a COVID test, negative, fantastic. She just ended up having a little cold. So that was great. She was back in school the next day. 2 days later, Miles' school called. They said we have to come get him and get him a COVID test because he's got stuffy nose and a scratchy throat, and he said stomach hurt. So went right down, got him a COVID test, totally negative, fantastic. Then Amanda got sick, she's vaccinated, so we assume it's just a cold. I got sick. It's been a wild ride. I'm just so glad that it wasn't COVID. It was just a cold. But that leads to the next thing. I've been worried about getting sick for a long time now because nobody in this house has even had a sniffle since last February. So it's been over a year since we've been sick. And I was really concerned that the first time any of us got sick, it was gonna be bad. But this wasn't that bad. It was okay. I think Amanda's still dealing with a scratchy throat. I've been over it for a couple of days now. I only had it very mild, but it's nice to be back to normal and feeling good. The kids had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and the doctor was asking the kids questions, you know, how's school going? Are you learning? How is their reading, their math? Are they on level? And at one point she looked at me and she said, so you were home doing homeschooling with them during COVID, during the pandemic when they were supposed to be at home? And I said, yes. And she said, how did it go? And I said, it was fantastic. And she was so taken aback and surprised. So over all the time that we were home, it's hard when you're a kid and you're remote and you're not with your teacher. So Miles was having a lot of trouble reading and doing math. You know, he wasn't on grade level, which is expected during this craziness. You know, he's trying, but he's not getting there. So we worked hard. And eventually, after all of the work that we did, Miles is reading above his grade level. I think he's actually 2 grade levels above where he's supposed to be with both reading and math, which is so fantastic and such a great win because as hard as I had to work to push him to do it, he had to do the work and actually learn to read and do math. I love that I had the opportunity to watch both of them do their schoolwork. We were together all day long. We spent all of our time together. We didn't ever go out and do anything separately. We'd go out and we'd have lunch together, or I'd make them lunch. We'd always have something fun to do. We'd go for walks in the afternoon. I'm so glad that I had that time with the kids. And now that they're back in school, I actually miss them like crazy. And sometimes I'm sitting like in my office doing work and I'll be like, I just wish that I could yell out to Miles to stop screwing around and do his schoolwork because I miss those times.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
But I'm really glad that I had the time with them, and also being home by myself, being able to actually get work done and go for a walk without listening to complaining about having to go for a walk is really nice. So good and bad, I'm really glad that I had that time with them. That's all.
Hi.
I hear you're looking for a snack.
Yes.
Here, have some goldfish.
No,
No, they're just plain old goldfish.
No,
they're not
it says
sauce.
Red Hot.
No, you can read now. I could have tricked you a long time ago.
Yeah, you should have bought this a long time ago and done it.
Go have a banana.
No.
What? Michelle?
What?
You want some goldfish? Yes. Feel the burn.
3, 2, 1.
1, that's the best you can do?
I tried a handful and...
Try a handful.
No!
Is that bad?
My mouth is crying.
Oh,
My tongue is crying.
that's too bad. Go get some milk. I think we have almond milk.